Hello everybody, it is Nothing Explodes Bloodily here, and welcome back to another episode of The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. So the last time we put The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus, we got a lot done with Isaac. We got a Mom's Heart kill and a boss rush done in one run. So that was pretty neat, but we unlocked a bunch of new characters, a nice little handful. We've unlocked Cain, Eve, Samson, Azazel, Lazarus, and Eden. And we will, at some point, unlock Lilith. I do want to get a few more unlocks before I start doing greed mode, but mainly just hard mode unlocks. So I think today, why don't we just go in order? We'll do Cain, and then we'll do Samson or Eve next, whichever one's next. So, I've been playing The Binding of Isaac for a long time, and out of all the characters in this game, my favorite is definitely Cain. Rotten baby, amazing pickup. Also, I just realized, because not everybody who watches my videos has played and or heard of The Binding of Isaac before, so you know, genre-wise, roguelite, but I'm just going to describe items and stuff, just in case, you know, people don't know. This is Rotten Baby. Whenever you shoot, he spawns a fly. You can only have one fly on screen at a time, but he's pretty fast, so works pretty well. Flies in this game, friendly flies. They are little friends who I believe do double your damage, or 1.5 your damage. It's pretty much just an indirect damage upgrade. He's one of my favorite companions in the game. But yeah, so Cain, what are we looking at for this character? Cain, every character is virtually Isaac with either a different starting item or some special gimp. That was incredibly lucky. That was we just got a dime from a poop. So we have a lot of money going into the next floor already. But yeah, so if you notice, our speed is a lot higher than Isaac's, and we start with an item. We start with the Luck Foot, which just gives us 1 luck. Luck in this game just dictates if you have tier effects, such as Fire or Holy Light, how often the ability will go off. So obviously the higher luck, the more shots you get with your special ability, which is pretty neat. He moves faster than Isaac. He also does more damage than Isaac. He's actually got some very middle of the road damage. Nice wrath fight on the first floor. Give us some bombs or an item. Gave us 1 bomb. Can't complain about that. We already have the unlocks for not taking damage and not taking hearts, so this run we can pretty much do whatever we want. Take hearts and take damage, which is great. But yeah, so Cain, he's a slightly squishier but more damaging and fast Isaac. I like this character a lot more than I like Isaac, because I think that Cain is a lot more fun. Mainly just because of his higher movement speed and damage thing. It's pretty much the only reason I prefer Cain. But he's definitely my favorite character. He has a very, I would say hit and run, but that's more Judas. Judas is 1 heart, but it does a lot of damage. But we got really lucky with the Rotten Baby on the first floor. That's a lot of damage for virtually nothing. Monstro is also, you know, godsend of a boss. He's incredibly easy. Love this guy. The only downside to Cain in the early game, because it's very easy to get to late game with Cain because his starting damage is decent, and if you get good damage ups, you don't have to worry about it. So we're already doing 4 ticks of damage, or 6.2 damage, which is pretty high leaving the first floor. So I was going to say before we got an upgrade, Cain's biggest downside is his range. He actually has the, I believe, 2nd or 3rd lowest range in the game, right behind, it might be 2nd, 3rd, or 4th actually, because he, what's it called, what was I gonna say? Oh, speed, or range. That's a speed up. Ares, it's not bad. If we run into enemies, we now deal contact damage, which is neat. But if we, as Cain, right, with range. So the characters with the lowest range in the game, I believe, are Lazarus. I think this is an order from like lowest to the highest of the lowest ranges. If that makes any sense? Like, oh, that was bad damage. We might not get a double deal, which is unfortunate, but we already had such a strong start that honestly, it's not bad. We can survive without a double deal. Oh, we might still get one if this is a Joker card. Two of clubs, more bombs, free chest. It had another bomb in it. We broke neutral. But yeah, Kane's range, we have an upgrade now, so it's not that bad, but Kane starts with pretty low range, and he only shoots out of one eye. So normally the eyes will alternate, or the tears will alternate eyes when you're shooting. Kane doesn't have that because he has an eye patch. Good attention to detail, right? So his range is pretty low. Lazarus has pretty low range. Lilith has pretty low range, and I believe somebody else has really low range. Because it's like him. Oh, Azazel. I believe Azazel is the lowest range in the game, but he also has the highest starting damage. Get some good pills. And since we have 15 cents... Oh, this isn't even a shop. This might be a library, dice room. Items. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is good. We don't need a double deal anymore. What was I saying about... Oh, and we shrunk. Okay. And the card we got was the Empress. That's not bad. That's free damage and speed. So, for the uninitiated among us, the item I just picked up, Cricket's Head, is the, I believe, second or third, or first or second, I believe, because I think Magic Mushroom's the best, but it is one of the best damage modifiers in the game, and we got it on the second floor. And we still got a double deal. So what's our double deal? Oh, the game just really likes me today, apparently. Not exactly the best items, but we can take both of these. Book of Belial, temporary damage up, it explains itself, and Lord of the Pit, Demon Wings. That also explains itself. We can fly now, move faster. This is a very strong start. Do keep in mind, we are going to head back to the shop real quick, but we are super fast, so it's going to take like 4 seconds. Do keep in mind that even though we are super powerful, we could still die. We have virtually no health. The jar isn't very good. That's really good. Hierophant, 2 spirit hearts. And we'll donate the rest of our money to the shop to upgrade it. There's options, has appeared. Nice. And that increased our luck, because that's a thing the donation machine can do. So yeah, even though we do a lot of damage and we move super fast, which having 10 damage getting off the first floor is ridiculously high, we could pretty much just speedrun the second half of this run if we really wanted to, because flight is a really good status effect and stuff like that. But now, if you notice, we don't have any red heart containers, so if we lose spirit hearts, we lose them forever. So we don't have any regeneratable health, but honestly, even though, you know, I got hit last floor, so trust me very lightly, I was just going to say, I don't really take damage that often, and then I immediately took damage as soon as I was going to say that. But yeah, so the only reason this build is a bit risky is because we sacrifice survivability for damage and movement speed. But honestly, as I was going to say, and as I can say now that I'm safe, I'm pretty good at not taking damage in this game. We're not going to sacrifice health to the blood machine to get money. We'll just blow it up for free money. We're in a pretty good spot, and we're in an even better spot now. This is acid. Yep, acid tears. So it makes it so that every once in a while, yep, we shoot an acid tear. It can melt rocks, and the tear itself does way more damage to enemies, and it's also a damage up. We do a ridiculously high amount of damage, which is awesome. Yes, more health. And the machine is jammed, so we can't donate anything. Sad day. That's an unlock that we'll have to get later. Yeah, as you can see, we move incredibly fast. Oh, wow. But I still got hit because I am awful. And we got a golden key again. What's in here? Yes. So these are challenge rooms. You get chests, but you have to do a fight for it. not incredibly hard on the earlier floors. These do scale up on later floors, and there are boss challenge rooms which make you fight like 3 boss fights in one go. The rewards usually aren't worth it, but wow, I am taking... If I lose this run, I will be incredibly disappointed in myself. But this is incredibly good. Oh, sorry about that. I don't know if you heard that. I had to shake my head around because my headphones were slipping a little bit. Let me just... There we go. Alright. So yeah, we one-shot a lot of early game enemies. What the? Damn. I heard somebody close a door behind me. Somebody's probably taking a shower. But yeah. That's not like a it's not like a Greek tale. It's not like, you know, nobody. I mean, it isn't like somebody else in my house is taking a shower. The Fallen. This is an interesting boss fight. Normally there is a boss pool of items. Items that only bosses can drop, or that items that bosses drop specifically. These guys, even though it's a pretty bad item, these guys drop Devil Deal items. They can drop, I think, any Devil Deal item. I might be wrong about that, but I know they drop certain Devil Deal items. This is a pretty bad one. We got Brother Bobby. He's just a really low damage familiar, but he's here. We're gonna blow up the machines for money, and we got our bomb back. And sorry, little beggar. Aw. Nothing. Nothing at all. And we have Curse of the Maze. I'm gonna stay really far back, but I do want to break this mushroom. Yeah, with an acid tear. Well, I didn't know. I had a feeling it was gonna pop, but I wasn't even close enough. Nah. I'll keep Missing Page. Even though I'm not exactly sure what Missing Page does. The trinket we have. I know that Purple Heart, the trinket I just left behind, it makes more champions spawn. Wow, Guys, if I lose this run, I will be permanently quitting YouTube. This is probably one of the best early game runs I've ever gotten, the Binding of Isaac. Also, I have not used our active item once, because I've honestly been forgetting. Because our damage is so high to just start out with. There's a battery right there. We can use it right here. It's just a damage up. Yoink. And our item. Apple. I believe this is a Tears Up. Yes. Now we fire even faster. A bomb and a stone chest. Nice. Money and a key. So yeah, each stat in this game, pretty oh, and we now have a chance to shoot razors, which they're like critical hits, they do more damage. This is where luck actually starts to come into play, so very good run to have Kane on. Also, interesting little fact, because we've had both of the pills on a run, there are one makes you larger and one makes you smaller pills, and the interesting fact about those is, one makes you larger pills do not... Wow, that's a lot of health. One makes you larger pills do not increase the size of your hitbox, but one makes you smaller pills do actually decrease the size of your hitbox. So it is strategically more viable to take one makes you smaller pills, although it is really fun to see how gigantic you can get with one makes you larger pills. You actually get a hidden, or not hidden, but a pretty obscure unlock for that, which is, I believe, the Immense Growth card, which I want to say is like a Magic the Gathering reference or something. I'm not very in tune with a lot of the references in Isaac. More damage and range. Wow. Even though it's really expensive, we are going to take Dark Matter, because it's damage and fear. So yeah. we do a lot of damage. Sacrificed a lot of health to get here, but that's just what happens when you make deals, you know? We sold our soul to become literal one-shotting machines, and look where we are now. It is a bit scary, though, because we only have 2.5 hearts, and as you can see, my dodging skills are, well, almost perfect. They do fail me from time to time. But with how fast we move, we can actually dodge a lot of projectiles. So, you take some, or you win some, you lose some. Our razor blade shots do a lot of damage, and they're really frequent because of our higher than average luck stat. Wow, that was bad. We're actually going to blow up all these skulls once the room is done, because they have a chance to drop health. And I know, free bombs and stuff from the magic, but... from the sulfuric acid, but I'm still thinking about Magic the Gathering. We are going to use a bomb because that'll take forever. Incredibly unlucky, but who cares? We have not gotten a hand room yet. And then I think as soon as I say that, I'm going to get jinxed, and the next room's going to be a hand room. Nope. Nope. Okay, good. Did not come back to haunt me. This is actually a good time to test if sulfuric acid tears get rid of fires. They do not. Okay, well, we are going to spend some bombs and get rid of these blue fires, because, yep, they have a chance to drop health. Little interesting tidbits you'll pick up on as I play Isaac. Little info gathering of everything that can give you health in this game. Blue fires and blue rocks. Anything blue usually gives you health in this game. Normally blue health. And another sin. What's that, our third sin this run? Yep. I'm gonna say we fought in... Nah, I'm good. We fought in Gluttony, Wrath, and Lust in one run, so we unlocked the Book of Sin. Not my favorite item in the world. Wow, can't believe I took damage there. Not my favorite item in the world, but it's pretty fun. It's a classic, is what I meant to say. Before I was rudely interrupted by taking damage. I was gonna say, hopefully I find the item room soon. This run can only get better, so I'd like to see what item it is. Pretty bad item. Pretty bad item, but... Camo undies. Can you see me? Now you can. These items are pretty cool. Or this item is pretty cool. It makes it so that when you enter a room, enemies can't see you. They get confused. Which is actually pretty good with our Rotten Baby, because Rotten Baby doesn't alert them. Sharp Plug. No thanks. What's this card? Oh, Hierophant card. Again. There's the narration. So our machine's still jammed. Very sad day. I'd like to donate a lot of this money, but it appears the game will not be allowing me to do that this run, which is fine, I guess. The Hermit. I think, honestly, we take this over the Empress, because the Empress is just damage, and we already do a lot of damage. And actually, since it's below 20 minutes into our run, we can make it into boss rush if we finish the mom fight before the 20-minute mark. That was really easy. More range. Do we have any more mom items, or no? Just the boots or the heels. No, there was a tinted rock. There was a tinted rock. I saw it in the corner of my eye. No, that makes me sad. Key room. What's in here? Bomb. And free stuff. Continuum and Child's Leech. Child's Leech is pretty good. It makes your familiar stay really close to you. Continuum, though. This is really good. And I think it worked. So what Continuum does is every time you use a active item, like a use item like this, it has a chance to spawn another one. Which I believe it did, but only... Since it's a teleportation card, we'll only know if we go back to the room and, you know, a card spawned in there. That is a really good item. Mysterious Liquid. And we're going to play with this guy, but not right now. I want to see if we can get any more health before we try to gamble. That guy's a little mini devil deal. Instead of taking your health, like, fully, he takes little hit points from you one at a time. So he has a chance to just drop a... Not random, he has a set pool, but some pretty decent devil deal items. He can drop like ceremonial robes and stuff, which is one of the better devil deal items. You almost always break neutral with it. Or gain health or break neutral, so. There's the mom fight. Since we are going to do boss rush, but there's an interesting strategy. if we get that Hermit card again... Actually, wait, what am I even looking around for? I've already been to the shop, the item room. I don't really need the Hermit card because there's no shops after this. So yeah, we're just gonna bum rush this fight. We're not gonna use the Book of Belial in here because I want to use it for boss rush. Sadly, the Book of Belial does not stack. So even though our item will be recharging as we fight in boss rush, we can only use it once. Or we can use it more than once, but will have an effect. There's our second mom item, more luck, which is really good. And the best double deal item in the game. So this is the Pact. We're not going to take this one. This is the Contract from Below. This doubles every pickup in the game. So like, instead of 1 penny, 2 pennies. 1 key, 2 keys. 1 bomb, 2 bombs. This, however, is a damage and tears up that also gives you health. Yep. So now we shoot really fast. And we do even more damage. And what's our items in here? Dark Bum. Yes, because we don't even have red hearts. So I know, 2 boss rushes in a row might not be the most entertaining thing to watch because it takes a little bit. But this time, instead of just having survivability, we have damage. I'm gonna say, who are the bosses here? The Frail and Blast Assist. Well, the Frail is literally gonna get like 2 shot. Yeah, even in his big boy form. The Gate, or the Mega Maw, or whatever this guy is. Yeah, Fear Shot, so good. And this higher luck, because it makes us shoot our, I think, double damage? Our multiplied damage more often. Luck ups are basically damage ups for us for the rest of this run. Because of their properties. This guy just shot his teammate. That's friendly fire. That was incredibly rude. Wow. These bosses are assholes. Oh, wow. That fear effect almost got me. We're just going to shoot in this direction. Gertie. Gonna get rid of you first, because Gertie's really tanky. And these guys are pretty much just jokes to fight, because we literally one-shot. The Horseman, or the Headless Horseman, and the horse he rode it on. Whoa, peep. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, we just got like 3 razor blades in a row. If that can keep happening, that would be awesome. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Yeah, so Mysterious Liquid, I totally forgot to say, it makes it so that every time we shoot, we leave a little puddle, and that puddle does a lot of damage. I don't think it scales with our damage, but I know it has a really high, like, starting damage that it does. I just want to kill this guy, but I might have to kill the Angel first, just because he's easier to kill. No, never mind, I think I accidentally killed that guy, yeah. Gertie Jr., get him out of here. I hate him. He moves way too fast. He's a creature. I was gonna say, it's very hard to commentate this, because it's pretty much just bosses spawn and then I proceed to, like, insta-kill them. Like that. Whoa. I almost just got, like, blasted. That is I really just walked into his eyeball. Wow, I just walked into his bullet. He just killed the other boss for me. Again. How many more fights do we have? I feel like I've been doing this for a long time. Whew. That fear effect keeps fucking up my dodging. Because sometimes they'll jump towards me, sometimes they'll jump away. There we go, Kane's other eye. And what did we get? The doctor's remote. You guys want to see what this does? Explosion. I'm gonna keep the Book of Belial, because it's better. Or, I think it's better. Well, we got the unlock, so there's that. Oh yeah, also before I see it in the comments, no, Contract from Below does not double health drops, only things like this, like keys, bombs. But Dark Bum, he's a good guy. He's gonna take all the red hearts we find and convert them into blue hearts for us. Or after getting a heart and a half, I think. This is his limit. He needs to get a heart and a half to convert. But since we're not using red health anyway, it literally has 0 value to us, so we just let him chop away. I have to remember, I have camo undies. I can walk into a room and be undetected. Oh yeah, also, once you reach this floor, everything starts doing a full heart of damage instead of half a heart, if you haven't noticed. So, instead of having 10 hits, we have 6 hits. And this is a library? It is. We can get the bookworm transformation. 1 book and 2 books. And you guys want to see I'm going to show you guys a neat little interaction. We're going to leave our Book of Belial behind. I know. Everybody say goodbye. It's a sad day. But the Bible has a very interesting reaction with something that's coming up. Also, bookworm transformation. It pretty much makes it so that every once in a while we'll just shoot 2 tears instead of 1. Like that. It is similar to an effect in the game. Wow, that's a really good peel. That's pretty much just a Hierophant pill. Instead of dropping 2 spirit hearts, it just instantly gives us 2 spirit hearts. But yeah, so the Bible has some pretty interesting reactions later in the game. And I'll be sure to show them off. But we're going to leave the Book of Belial behind. We're going to keep 48-hour energy because it's fun. So the main use of the Bible is that it gives you wings, but since we can already fly, it doesn't really do anything for us. It gives us neater looking wings though. It makes us go from bat wings to like black angel wings, so that's neat. Nice little aesthetic change. Oh yeah, but bookworm. So there's an item in the game called 2020 that doubles every shot you do. This gives you a chance to shoot 2020 tears. Which, you know, can be pretty neat if we get, you know, like double razor blades. That's a lot of damage. This is just a really easy boss. So yeah, that was... This has been an incredibly simple run so far. I like this. Belly button. We can hold 2 trinkets. And Pinky Eye, which is poison shots. Which is cool, because it's luck-based. The Pentagram and Guppy's Collar. Well, we are going to go risky, take the Pentagram for even more damage, and move on with our day. This has been probably one of the easiest runs I've done in Isaac. We have 4 health, so I have to remember, I don't want to die. I have 4 hearts. I can take 3 hits before I die. Well, I can take 4 before I die, but no, 5? Yeah. Black heart. If you don't know what a black heart is, it's a blue heart, but when you lose it, instead of just going away, it deals damage to every enemy in the room, much like that effect deals damage to every enemy in the room. We got that effect for killing the champion with a skull on his head. There's our first hand room. Let's say we haven't seen one of these yet. And at this point, we're just looking for the boss fight. Or we're looking for the mom fight, because we've literally won. As long as we don't die on the way there, we've already won. I might die on the way there. Those razors do a lot of damage. I thought those do double, but they might do more. I'm a bit sad that we don't have the late game unlocked in Isaac. Wow, that's a good card. Thank you. I'm a little sad that we don't have the late game of Isaac, so I can't continue with this run after the mom fight, or the mom's heart fight. Oh, he spawned a spider. Dark Bum, forgot to explain him, except for the conversion thing. So yeah, every heart and a half, he will give you either a blue heart, a black heart, friendly spider, or a enemy spider. So, a little bit of an asshole, but we love him. Because he takes blue heart runs and makes them really easy. Because every red heart you see now becomes blue health, or every 1.5 red hearts you see becomes blue health. So fun stuff. Also, this is just, you know, like the run of, it's literally like the run of the century. We have high speed, high damage, high attack rate, and we've won. As long as we don't, you know, die in this room somehow. Oh no. He's escaped. And interesting little reaction to see here. Using the Bible on the mom's heart fight instantly wins the fight for you. this is a reference to one of the first ending you get, where Isaac's mom goes to kill him, and then a Bible falls off the top shelf and hits her in the head. So using a Bible on the mom and mom's heart fight will instantly end the fight. Neat little interaction there. Not to say we weren't going to win this anyway, but as soon as we got, the Pact, Pentagram, Jesus Juice, Dark Matter, Synth Oil, Cricket's Head, we pretty much won. This was an incredibly fun run. I really enjoyed this one. I believe this is the Rubber Cement unlock, if I remember correctly. Maybe Ipecac. Or is this the... Yeah, I think this... Yep, Rubber Cement. This is the Rubber Cement ending. Classic. Now that... Glass Baby, Rubber Cement. Now that is a quality run. Look at that. 2 runs, 2 heart and boss rush kills. So next, we have to Noctate Devil deals for a run, so we can unlock, Magdalene, because that would be fun. Judas, we're not going to be able to unlock him for a while, but that'll be easy. So yep, we're going in order, so next time we will do an Eve run, and then Samson, Azazel, Lazarus, and then if I don't have Magdalene and Judas unlocked by then, we'll do actually, I think for our Azazel run, we'll just do Greed mode to get the Lilith unlock. But yeah, so that was our Binding of Isaac run for today. If you guys like what you saw, remember to like, comment, subscribe, dislike if you dislike it. This was me, Melting Explodes Bloodily, with the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.